Alright, Saturday, and fixing to continue with the arena. I think I'm getting the black Bronco pulled out today, pulling out most everything that I can, and see where we go from there. I'm not sure if I want the scissor lifts out. It's supposed to be rainy next week. I don't have the big tarps yet, and it'd be nice to know what's going on with those, because that'll potentially dictate when I move some of the stuff out. Like, I don't think I'll move the boat out until the last possible time before closing. Closing is on the last day of the month, and I think that is Thursday. So that will be that. I gotta get this out of here, the quad out of here. We're gonna put the grasshopper lawnmower in here. The black Broncos is gonna go where the black Bronco's gonna go where the grasshopper is. So let's get rolling. I think my parts from another source came in for my chainsaw, so I'm going to, should be in the mailbox actually, so I'm going to check on those, and if so, I can start de-limbing some of these trees. The guy supposed to give me the estimate yesterday, that never came in, and I think he's got a big ass tractor. We're just going to push him on over with the big ass tractor and dig up the roots and all, so we can get a good firm foundation. I did ask for increase the size for the estimate on the building to 25 by 50, so that will do that. Alright, well, let me get on with getting the stuff moved out of here. Alright, heading down to the arena. Gonna hook onto the black Bronco with this and pull it onto its temporary home in the barn garage. Won't be dealing with this building much anymore. End of the month. It is sold, along with another 10 acres. Trailer in tow. Got the black Bronco in its slot. Now for the cargo trailer, the box trailer. This tractor, like I'm telling you, man, it's awesome to pull stuff around it. So you can see here's the little black Bronco. It's got a 5.0. It's got a 5.0 in it. It's a stroppy body, stroppy. I don't even want to say it. Danny's put a lot of work into this. Get back to it. Got it pushed back up in there nice and tidy. Alright. The sketchy post hole digger, that thing weighs a ton. And the bush hog. The Broncos running, and we're taking this stuff down with some of the other implements. Making progress. Making progress. Stuff moved out. Just less have to do later. warm day. Too bad this coming up week's going to be all rainy. I like that bush hog. Okay, let's do this. This thing is just not cooperating. Good Lord, thank you. That was one of the most painful experiences I've had. Lord, pain in the ass. Just that one side I can't get to. I can't get to that side. It's better. Oh, look at this too, man. What? I said, look at this too. Woohoo! I can have a heyday. I gotta get rolling here though. Oh man. So nice, I'll be able to trim all this crap. Yeah, I guess so, right? Right on. Well, it's not too bad for a hack job. A lot of the stuff down here I can get a hold of from the ground. What are you two knuckleheads? Take your chainsaw? Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta go back this way. what I like about this one is you can steer it from the bottom control panels. The other one you can't. It only has steer and directional controls up at the top, and that just doesn't cut it if you're wanting to move it around from the ground level. Come off there, Lil. I just had you. What the hell, man? I just had this thing off, man. What did I do? Put it on with superhuman strength? Alright. Right on. Let's get this bugger rolling. Rolling. I don't have a breather in this thing. Don't take my knife and it's jamming in this thing. What if we just do that? Sit here, jack around with it all day. Alrighty. Alright, thing. Treat me like you love me. Oh, man. Nothing. I got bupkis. Why did I get bupkis? Is this battery fried? That's what I was afraid of. Nothing. Nothing. I need that other battery. God bless it. So, we will do this. Can you grab those jumper cables? Off of there. Hold those two apart. That's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. Huh. What's your switch on here again? That's positive. Positive. Oh, that's the ground. Okay. Take that off of there. Let me see that guy. See those two guys. That does not go to there. That goes to there. That's what I was missing. Positive. That sounds better. No, it doesn't. What the hell? It's like I got nothing here. Why? This battery is good. I don't get it. It was running. I'd come over here, I turned it, it'd start up. Bingo. like nothing. There's nothing. Why is there nothing?
Tomorrow while it's raining, so you can get it running.
Gonna have to, cause something's goofy on it. This is what I'm, I was out here, started it up, had it running. Everything was fine. Positive. It's like something's goofy here. This solenoid's bad. That one's bad now. How's that for a fine howdy do? He's barking on me now. Now watch us. Is that fluid in this? Is that white one in that cup in the back? Come on.
It's got oil on it.
Yeah, okay. Hurry up here. You blink and things change for no apparent reason. Yeah, there's fuel. I wonder if it's just bad now. Where's that? No. It's not our dogs, is it?
Oh, there's a little dog out in the street. Or a cat or something.
Ralph or Jack's better not see that thing. Well, how disappointing is that?
Very.
Yeah, especially.
I saved the dog.
What dog?
There is the yellow was a little black dog was loose.
So I had to visit our friendly Napa store because the yellow scissor lift wouldn't start up last night when I wanted to move it out of the arena. And the only thing I did is I undid one of the posts on that starter solenoid to see if it would work on the other lift. But I decided not to use that one, and now there was nothing, because I had the damn thing running. I have no clue as to what happened between shutting it down and starting it up, other than me jacking with that solenoid a little bit. But this crap is so old, I don't know, man. You like touch it and it breaks. So, but another $50. The guy did me a solid, man. He gave me what he called a bucket deal, and took off $13. I got $18 off. So, you know, better than poking at it. Alright, I gotta get home to get this thing rolling. Rainy day. I'm glad I got stuff moved out yesterday, that's for sure. Alright, it's a rainy Sunday morning. I've been to Napa and back. I'm heading down to the arena with my new $50 solenoid. God dang it, man, that's $100 on 2 solenoids for these 2 lifts. I'm hoping this is the issue. It's the only thing I can think of the way it's behaving. Pretty strange in my opinion, but we'll see how that rolls. I've got my tool bucket or toolbox already in. I don't need. This is for here. I bought some. While I was waiting for parts at the Napa, I bought some goodies, some glovies. I bought some Napa gloves. I bought some mechanics gloves. I've got my gloves. I'll take these for now. I did get one of the hubs in for this. For this chainsaw for the Echo. So this is like a option type one. So I'll see if that works or not, as the case may be. I might as well put the box with it over here, just so I know what I'm doing. And I also needed to score kind of a short 3/8 drive. So I got a Williams. It's like a Snap-on brand, if you will, and that one I think then needs to go into the other shop. Or does it go in this one and I take that one over there? I'm thinking I do this. Put that one in here, take that one over to the other shop. That's what I think I'll do. Okay. Alright, and then I got the Go Juice, the hand juice, starter fluid. That can go with. This goes with, because I'm going to turn my music on. There's the solenoid. Got the battery charger, starting fluid, toolbox. Got an extension cord. I think I'm good to go down to the arena. Alright. Did a bunch of work yesterday just moving stuff around. It's so nice having these windowsills clean. Just makes things much more pleasant and tidy, that's for sure. And what will we have here? Look at, there's little Peppy and little Blue all covered up. And soon there'll be a big ass garage building right there so I can have stuff tucked away in it. That will be awesome. Alright, let me get down to the arena. Well, I'm not feeling it today, but I only got till Thursday to get that arena cleaned out. Yesterday wound up being a very hyper disappointing day. Hyper depression sat in because I had that yellow scissor lift fired up and running. Went back to it, no spark. Can't get it to spark at all. The start switch wouldn't work. so I had to hotwire some juice directly to the start switch, and I'm getting no spark to the spark plugs. I tested the coil with a I tested the coil with a testing light. Both sides of the coil seem to be functional. I got spark, a little bit of spark between the points, but not a whole lot. So I need to check that out. And I had a set of points, but they're not exact for that. And I gotta see if I can't finagle them in there somehow, or I also gotta find my point gapper. Just very disappointing. And the coil, or the condenser. So I don't know, man. This is my last hurrah today. I might have to run over and get some points, see if I can't find a close set. They look like possibly something out of a VW, a Bosch type of points and condenser. But I've got one last trick I'm going to try, and see if that works. If not, it's going to be painful because I'll have to pull that damn thing out, and it's hydraulic steering, which means there's a hydraulic ram. It's just, so to pull that out of there and for it to steer is just going to be a biatch. I might have to take a pipe and weld some type of fitting to the end of it so I can use it on the tractor, between the tractor and the scissor lift, and fix the pipe to the scissor lift somehow to get it to turn. If not, I don't know how I'll have to get it pulled. I mean, there's a way. It's just going to be a pain in the ass, which I wasn't looking forward to, especially now that it's all wet outside. But I'm going to go down, try the last little trick here with these points, and see if that does anything. And if not, I've got to go buy some new ones. And if that doesn't work, then I've got to rig something up to get it pulled out of there. So that's what I'm up to here. Well, man, I have it going. I have it running. Had to put together some new wires for the coil, scramble around town to find some points and condenser, chasing wires through this thing to figure out what's what. And I'm kind of thinking that I see what I can do to wire it in to get the switch to work and run and make it all happy. But I'm still thinking that coil, or that solenoid, and that little which runs over to the starter switch over here, might be bad. I'm not sure if that's supposed to have constant voltage, because if that's supposed to have constant voltage, then this wire here should be ran down to that side of the switch, because this wire goes into that box, jumps the box, and goes back over to that switch over there. But it all is dependent on if that should be a constant 12 volts like this side is. Or if it's just momentary, because when I mash the start button there's a button under here that I can use to start it, but I never get any juice out of that center, out of that switch connection for that solenoid. I do have a new solenoid, but I guess I need to see what's up. Because if that resolves my problem, then I'm at 100%. If not, I gotta just do some rewiring, which will work. But it's like, why would I have to do that all of a sudden? Damn thing was working perfectly fine, and then all this crap happened. So, alright, well, let me continue on and see what I can do here. Alright. I do have it running. New coil, points, condenser, some new wires. Wasn't easy finding the points for this thing, I can tell you that. But I did find them today, because this thing's got to be out of here Thursday. And I can fire it up. Except I still don't have juice to that switch over there. I've got it kind of hot wired in, which makes me wonder, well, why? What the hell happened there? I don't know. Some wire or something coinky dinky with this other stuff shit out, I guess. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out what my move is. I can wire it in and just get the thing moved, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I can figure out what the hell's wrong later. I just need to get it moved out of here right now. But I did get it running again after a lot of grief. Today has not been a fun day, but I do have it running, so that's a cool thing. I didn't put the new solenoid on. It seems to be functioning, I think. I have a manual for this, and it says that these models are not reverse or are not a positive ground, but this machine is a positive ground. I'm almost thinking that's might have what jacked the points and stuff up, is that it was wired conventional, or the battery was hooked up conventionally rather than a positive ground. But it's functioning now, that's for sure. But it just amazes me why that switch does not have power now. I know where it comes into this box down here, this dark hole of a box. Where's my flashlight? I can show you what I'm talking about. I see where it comes in. Believe it or not, this thing is filthy grimy, but that's the plate for the top of it there. I see where the wire, that red wire lead, that red lead down there that I have clipped onto is the wire that actually comes through this harness from the switch over there. So that switch should always have power, a source of power. So when you go to turn it on, it goes through the ignition, start and ignition, or ignition and start, and can start up. This red lead here that's just kind of hanging out there goes into the box, goes to the white lead, and that white lead jumps out and goes through one of these arms and up above. Then this white one that comes out of here, yeah, there's a ton of white ones, but that feeds down there. That's the ignition. It's the one that goes in with the two white wires there. That's the ignition. So I got to get juice to that red wire. That's the end game. I got to get power to that red wire, and it goes into the slot that has two red wires in it. One goes over to this like relay, and that other red wire is this one. Hey, and why it's up here, I don't know. So that's what I'm having to figure out. Why is that wire not getting juice? Here we go. Onward. It's running and driving. I'd be able to pressure wash this thing off lickety split. I just want to check things out. Well, there we go. This one I didn't get the locking arms down, so now it's a bitch to figure out why that one won't start back up. Used it, drove it back here, shut it down, came back 10 minutes later to lift it, wouldn't start. Not a clue. Not a clue. This one got it going today, man. That's all that I care, and got it moved. They're out of the arena, so now it's easy street for the arena. Oh man, I was starting to freak if this thing wouldn't start, how I was going to get it out of there, because it's hydraulic motors drive these chains and all. It's not like you can just put it in neutral and away you go. It's a pain in the ass. You got to disengage the chain from the chain drive from the gears. And I got a bunch of stuff to put away, but guess what? It ain't happening tonight. That's a task for tomorrow. So folks, that, my fine feathered friends, is a wrap on that. I gotta tidy this stuff up back here as well. It's just messy. But anyway, wrapping out. Have a good one. Little silver, or little blue Bronco, little blue. Feel bad for him being out here, but as soon as we get the new building built, he'll be tucked back away. Little blue.